Hi everybody, it's Jessica Eaves Mathews. Welcome to today's Bite of Business Brilliance. Today I want to talk about what message it is that you're sending to your potential clients or customers. It's really important to make sure that they really understand what it is you have to offer. And often we have it in our heads what it is we're offering, but we're not doing a good job of communicating it. So we're actually not giving our potential clients and customers an opportunity to even make a purchase from us or to hire us because they don't really know what it is we do. So my challenge for the day is that you go look at the message that you are putting out there, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter or on your website, in your blog, maybe you have an email, a newsletter, or something that you send out, and make sure you're being really specific about what it is you do. And if it's hard for you to be specific about what you do, then the next thing you need to do is really think about what your niche is, because it may be that you are trying to do too many things for too many people. I just had an amazing interview with Mike Michalowicz, who's the toilet paper entrepreneur. He is an incredibly successful entrepreneur. He's launched 3 separate multi-million-dollar companies. And so he's got a lot of experience with this, and one of the things that he really teaches in his book and in his programs is the phrase, there's riches in niches. And it's really true, because when you think about how you become an expert at something, you've got to have a niche that you are known for. And the more narrow and deep your niche is, and the better you are at that particular subject matter, that expertise, the more remarkable you become, and the more memorable you become, and the more you distance yourself from anyone who potentially could be your competition. So for example, if you're a business coach, calling yourself a business coach is very broad, it's very general. And you'll notice that some of the people out there who are most successful have found sort of one particular area of business that is their strength. Really successful people like Fabienne Fredrickson really focuses on client attraction. That's what she does best, and so she's sharing that wisdom with the world. Lisa Sasevich is teaching about how to make sales without being salesy. She calls it the invisible close. These are all business techniques, but they're very niche business techniques. And so think about in your industry, and neither of them call themselves business coaches, by the way. So if you are in an industry and you have a niche that you're really, really good at, maybe you work in the interior design business, but you have a real specialty for, staging homes. Maybe that's your niche. Then make sure that you're communicating that really, really clearly, and you're not just advertising yourself generally as an interior designer. Because the minute you do that, you're blending in with the masses, and it's very difficult for anybody to make a decision about choosing you over someone else, except based on one thing, and that is price. So if you want to distinguish yourself, you've got to make sure that you have a niche that makes you look unique and focuses on something that you do really, really well all the time. And so that's my business brilliance bite of brilliance for the day, is make sure you're communicating very clearly what it is you do, and that it is very specific. And the third leg of that is actually making sure you know who your target market is. Again, in my interview with Mike Michalowicz today, one of the things he said is make sure you're really listening to your clients and your customers, because they are the greatest source of information, and they're going to tell you what it is they want and what they need. And if you're just sort of pushing what you think they want on them, that may not be what they want. So look and see what people are responding to. What are they actually buying from you? What are they expressing interest in buying from you? And let that guide you. And make sure you really understand who your target market is so that you can go find them. Okay? So define your target market, define your niche, and then find those people and be very, very specific with them about what it is you have to offer them. And that is going to go a long way to marketing what you do and distinguishing you, making you remarkable in the crowd. Okay, that's my advice for the day. I hope you guys are doing well. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time on Bite of Business Brilliance.